How's it going, everybody? Hopefully you're having a wonderful day. We're back here on CarX Street, and I just finished my V1 build of my 240. It's time to go race. But first, you know the deal. Collectible collected. Looks like I've got enough power in this thing. I can actually drift it a little bit now. It's interesting because I've really been trying to not drift it, but I think drifting is slower, but it's fun to whip around once in a while. Collectible collected. Collectible collected. Time for my first race with this new club. Let's see how this goes. I don't know what to expect, but he's going to talk to me a little bit.
Hiya, mate. Nice to meet you. I'm Mac Tennessee from Union Underground. I see you've got a new StreetNet account, eh? Brilliant. It's always nice to see a new face around here. So, why don't I tell you a little about my club? We're all about the art of engineering. We don't just race in Sunset City. We craft automotive masterpieces and hone them to perfection. Tuning, ECU tweaks, undercarriage. Every little detail means something to us. So go ahead and try to beat our creations. We'll see if your whip is up to snuff.
I absolutely cooked that, so I'm going to hit the restart real quick. I've just got to toss up park car into the stratosphere first, though. I thought I was going to be in a lot of trouble here after hitting that traffic car, but as you can hear by the big bang, he had some trouble too. And that's my first race in this club completed. Collectible collected. I installed that massive gas tank, so I wanted to fill it up, might as well. Looking back, I definitely should have put on different tires, though. I needed the racing tires, not the sport tires. I didn't expect this sign to do this. Collectible collected. Collectible collected. Collectible collected. Time for my next club race, but I have a question for you all. Let me know in the comments below. Would you like me to show the parts of the race that I think are interesting, then speed up the rest, or cut out the rest? Please let me know in the comments. Whatever gets the most interest, I'll do from now on. In this video, you'll also see a mix of both, so you can kind of get an idea of what you prefer. I made a huge mistake there and hope that I could recover from it. We'll see what happens. Race completed. Time for another club race. Now I'm starting to notice something. I'm getting absolutely demolished by all the computers at the launch. I don't know why I'm getting left behind at the starting line, but I figured it out. I noticed that if you run manual, regular manual, you'll get dropped at the starting line pretty hard. But if you run manual without automatic clutch, run manual clutch as well, you'll get much better launches and your shifts are quicker, just like most other games. Didn't know this. I was kind of just chilling playing with manual to begin with, but as I continued to kind of sweat the game a little bit, I learned that. Massive double pass, then I saw the car coming up a little bit more, and then they crashed real hard. There was a traffic car hidden behind the smoke. I didn't really see it very well. I hoped I could dodge it, but at the end of the day, I absolutely smoked it. So this is going to be a lot harder to win. I've got a car right on my tail, and it gives me a little bump draft, so I'll take it. Race completed. We're going to start powering through these races because I have a lot of races to show you, and the car is already built, so I'm just going to keep nailing them off here. At the start of the race, this car kind of hit me off the line, so I decided to see if I could just take him out completely. Why not, right? I took him out, but I took myself out too, so quick restart. I thought I had enough grip to go around this thing, but I guess not. Some more contact, time to feed him to the wolves. Race completed. Collectible collected. Collectible collected. Collectible collected. Collectible collected. Collectible collected. Another race, this time at night. Pretty simple. Carry my speed through the corners. This car has good cornering speed. Never see him again. Another thing that's super important in this game is using your nitrous off the line. It'll get you up to speed a lot quicker, plus you can over rev using nitrous as well. Race completed. Collectible collected. Collectible collected. Time for another race. This one looks like it's against a boss. I'm going to take one turn, never see him again. I will say a lot of these boss cars look super cool though. Some very interesting livery designs and some cool customization. Race completed. This race was going to be straightforward as well. Just slowly drive away until I made a big mistake. I just carried a little bit too much speed and smacked the wall. I didn't expect it to grab me the way it did, but it spun me around, and then I kind of just went a little bit into the other car's lane, blocked him a hair, not too much, but then I ran into more trouble, some traffic. I didn't think I was going to get around on the inside, so I had to try and dodge on the outside, and the car turned a little bit, smoked it. Luckily I had a bit of nitrous, got me back up to speed, barely got the win. Race completed. We got a 4-car race here, and my plan was to just launch and drive out of their life, as I have been doing, but again, I made a bit of a mistake. I got on the curb a little bit, I took a little bit too much speed, slid out, and ran into a very hard bush. Had some trouble there, but luckily I had saved up some nitrous, could get back up to speed okay, finish it off. Race completed. We got another race here, and I completely botched turn 1. I slid a lot. You really don't want to do that. I need to change my tires, but I don't know that yet. So I slid out, recovered, then I realized it's really easy to spin out computers if you want to. So I didn't do this on purpose, but hey, I dumped one completely off the map, past the other, and that was it. Race completed. Collectible collected. We got another race here, and the one thing I noticed is the max cars I've seen in a race is 4. I'd really like to see a higher count. More cars usually equals more fun, so I'd like to see a higher count, maybe 8, maybe 12, something like that. just to get a bit more immersive, a bit more competition out there, especially in the field. See a lot more cars too that could look super cool, so why not? That'd be really fun to see. In this race, there's a little bit of paint scraping at the start, then I make a pretty sweet double pass. I like to say pretty sweet. I liked it. It was pretty good. A little bit too much sliding, but we made it work. And then, that was over. Race completed. Just looking at the map here, checking my club progression. Looking pretty good so far. I'm making some good headway here. Collectible collected. Another race with another boss here. Now these cars are very interesting. They've almost got a little patina to them. But very cool liveries, very cool designs. Props to whoever made them. Fortunately, one corner, and we'll see you later. Race completed. Quick 4-car race here. You'll see I will carry a lot of speed around the outside, pass for the lead, and drive out of their life. Race completed. Collectible collected. Another 4-car race here, and I'm really getting a feel for the handling in this game. I'm starting to be more accurate, starting to be more precise, starting to be more consistent as well, which is a big part of it. Unfortunately, this race gets very interesting for me because I make a huge mistake. Just kidding. Race completed. For these next few races, it was after a stream, so I apologize. There is a black box on the top for some of this. I definitely forgot to swap scenes, so please ignore. My apologies. But usually I would have been driving from race to race just to get collectibles in between. At this point, I wanted to nail out these races real fast, so I started fast traveling and just race, do them as fast as I could. This race obviously had a very interesting start. Quite a bit of contact, but I was able to get through it, finish it off, no restarts. Race completed. We've got a 4-car race here, and we get off the line pretty even. At this point, I'm not using my nitrous enough at the start. I really should be. But for now, we're just going to send it. Get around the first corner, nail everybody on the brakes, use the nitrous to get out of the corner, and away we go. Race completed. In this race, I just smashed the nitrous, slowly caught up, slowly pulled away, then drove out of their life again. Race completed. This race is interesting. It looks like a bunch of the bosses are here, so I've got to take them all down. I get a horrible launch, but you know where my strengths are. They're in the corner. So I'm going to nail T1, get up alongside the leader, then just drag them all the way down the straight. T2 comes around, pull away. Race completed. We've got another race with 3 bosses here, and I think these races are supposed to be a little bit more difficult, and they are. Don't get me wrong, but I thought I had this one pretty quickly. I had a terrible first corner this time, but everything was looking okay. Until I got a little tap from behind and a little bit of running with some traffic. It got very interesting from there on. I had a really good battle with the leader. I got quite aggressive in some instances, hopping over some curbs, driving through some grass. It got a little ugly here and there, but eventually everything happened properly. I was able to take the lead, get the win, and move on to the next race. Race completed. It's time for the Union Underground Club finale. I gotta race the final boss. Let's see what this looks like.
Your whip must be pretty nicely tuned if you beat all those other blokes. Now let's see what she can do against my masterpiece.
So off the hop, this race is a very long straight to begin with, so I'm not going to really gain too much ground until we get at the corners. We're super even going into turn 1, 2. Let's see if I can pull away through these corners and maybe make this a little easier than it should be. I had to check up a little bit on exit. That made him get some momentum to be able to pass me. Here's another corner though. I was able to carry a lot of speed while braking super late. That made me fly past him, and hopefully I'll never see him again. And that's race completed. I was able to take down the boss of Union Underground and complete all the club races. Now we've got elite races available. I didn't know what they were, but I found out real quick that they're the best way to earn everything you need.
Now that's what I call a bloody race. That ride of yours is pretty impressive, mate. I'll have to do some serious work on my masterpiece if I mean to beat you. That race reminded me of how my old man and I used to fix up 80s cars in our little garage. We were always testing them out, driving around Leeds. That garage is gone now, along with, well, I don't want to burden you, mate. You won, so you've got access to all my club's special races now. But I've got a little something else for you too. I'm planning to start selling imported parts soon. I'll give you a nice little discount. I'll ring you up as soon as I've got it all squared away. Anyway, thanks for the race. It was a blast, mate. See you later.
So that phone call got a little awkwardly dark in the middle of it for some reason, but it's done. I beat the Union Underground. I got access to the elite races. It sounds like I might get some parts discounts in the future, but the main thing I'm worried about now is the elite races. Now, elite races earn you lots of credits, lots of other currency, and you can go on a streak and earn a whole bunch of rewards. Since the Union Underground is finished, I'm going to need another car to go into a different club. I think you know what that means. It's finally time for the Civic. Let's buy it up, and you'll see a build in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone. I appreciate all your support. Don't forget to subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you thought of this video. We'll see you soon.